Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina and today is going to be my Rolling Tin Project Pan update for September. I always get confused on which month I'm supposed to say in these videos. But anyways, the Rolling Tin Project Pan is where I have 10 makeup items in this. I either work to hit a certain goal on them or to completely finish them, hit pan on them, whatever it is, and then we roll in a product to replace it. And so I am supposed to have 10 items in this at all times. I re-looked at my last two videos that I uploaded and realized that I can't count and I don't have 10. So today I'm going to be introducing a lot more product in. A lot of these products have been in my makeup bag for the last couple of months anyway, so I figured this would be an easy way to kind of get my numbers up. Ultimately, I want to finish 23 items or hit goals on 23 items this year, and I think this will be the best way for me to do it. So it's going to be a lot of new items that I'm introducing today, but it's because I can't count and I only had like 6 items in or something, 5 or 6, which defeats the purpose of the entire name of this project. So without further ado, let us go ahead and jump into my update. So to start the update, I'll start with things that you guys have seen. We're gonna jump into the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because this was only supposed to be a like hit pan item. And as you guys saw in the last update, if you watched it, I hit pan and have like done really well with it. I think after today, I'm going to repress it because this is where we are at right now. You guys will be seeing a close-up photo of it, but I just have an outer rim. It's getting a little difficult to use because it's just this outer rim. So I think I need to repress it. And once I repress it, history has shown once it's repressed, it goes so quickly because I can't really press it as firmly as it is when it's manufactured. So this will definitely be an easy one. I think this will be gone by the end of November, if not sooner. Which is super exciting. This did not have any pan on it at the beginning of the year. And yeah, I just feel like I really accomplished a great goal and finished a bronzer. That wasn't even a goal for the year, but I feel like that's a huge deal. So the next item that I'm gonna be rolling in is basically an accompany item with my butter bronzer. I use them together in my daily makeup. And this isn't something that I foresee really finishing by the end of the year just because there's a lot of product, as you guys will see in the close-up. But it's this Merit Bronzing Balm. It's in the color Quince, I believe. And it's, as it sounds, it's a bronzing, like, contour balm stick. It's not as pigmented as like a contour stick. So I typically put this on right after I put on like my BB cream and then blend it out and then top it with bronzer. So I've been using these together anyway, so I figured I could do like a goal on this one to maybe finish half of it. I will make sure to measure this after I'm done filming, but you guys will be seeing it fully rolled up. There's a lot of product in here and you don't need a lot depending on how heavy-handed you want to go. But it's a beautiful product. I'll swatch on my hand actually. And it's just been living in my makeup bag anyways, but as you can see, it's really sheer. It's a really warm color and it just works really well, especially here. But yeah, it just blends, like most Merit things, it blends out really sheer. So you don't need a lot at all. And you can go a really long way. So I think I'm gonna try and aim for half of the stick being gone, but no guarantees on that because you just don't need a lot, but I'm gonna try. 2 items I'm gonna roll in conjunction together. They do count as 2 different items, but I use them together and I need to bump up my numbers, but this is my like everyday foundation combo and it's these 2 BB creams. I basically reverted back to just being a BB cream wearer at this point because it's just more comfortable again with how hot it is. Here in Florida, heavier foundations just feel really heavy when you hit humidity like everything else does. So I've been using this Purito one. I have 2 Purito bottles. This one is in the color 15 Rose Ivory. So it's a little bit too pinky warm toned for me on its own. It's pretty deep. So I pair it with this other one. I'll show you guys on my hand. It's a little bit too pink and a little too dark for my skin tone. But I've also been using, I went back to using the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I haven't used this in years, but this one is in the color 13, I think, number 13, and it's a little too light for me right now. I don't want to use much. I think you guys can see, but it's a little too light on my face and the other one's a little bit too dark on my face. So mixed together, this is what I'm wearing today. So I typically, yeah, just mix them together and wear it. And they work really well. They don't like clash with each other at all. As you can tell, it's on my face right now. And I just think it gives me an overall really good coverage. I've been really liking light coverage lately. My skin did break out a little bit because it's been a little stressful lately. But Otherwise, it covers everything that I need it to cover without covering like my freckles still peer through, and it just looks like skin, and I just really enjoy this combo. This has been my daily go-to anyway, so I figured I'll throw it into this project. I'll get them finished. The Purito one is pretty low because I've had it since December or March or something, I believe. It's pretty low, so that one's starting there. And then the Misha one is actually new, but it's already pretty low in there as well. I don't think they filled these up all the way anyways, but there's still a good bit of product in this one. So it will probably be towards the end of the year. I could probably get it finished by the end of the year, definitely, especially because they're my daily wear foundations. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, that bumps me back up to get my numbers closer to 10. Rolling into a blush that I rolled in the last one. This is the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers blush that they released for their 2020 Halloween line. This is the Let's Get Smashed Pumpkin Spice Scented Blush. I am wearing this one today on my cheeks. I really love wearing it at this time of the year. Orange may not be the best makeup color on my skin tone, potentially, but I still like it. I don't know, I like the way it looks. And I've been using this. I've not been able to tally because a lot of my like notebooks and stuff are all packed away already. But I have been using this a little bit, probably at least 5 to 10 times if I had to give you guys a guess at what number, because it's not a daily wear blush for me. But like I said, I'm wearing it today. I wore it a couple days ago as well that I know this week. So at least 5 times, and I can tell that the pattern on there has worn away at least a little bit. Steady progress. My goal with this was just to hit pan, not to finish it, and I think we could feasibly do that. I'm pretty sure I rolled this product also in the last update, and it was this loose powder. This is the Perfect Diary, just loose setting powder and translucent. This is what I've been setting my face with every day, and it's about halfway. I honestly don't remember where this started last month, so you guys will have a better idea, but I've been using this every day. It's another translucent powder that I don't need a lot of. My skin is leaning a little drier here lately. I think it's just my stress levels are all over the place and it's making my skin do weird things again. So my skin's been a little drier. So I don't tend to use very much of it. I tend to just put it around my nose area and like right here in between my eyebrows where I get a little oily, but otherwise I don't really set my face right now. So I'm not using an incredible amount of it, but loose powders go really quickly for me regardless, because I do tend to touch up sometimes if I'm really oily. If I'm getting uncomfortable, I'll touch up with some powder. So that would be the only way that I could see that this starts going quicker, but this will probably be a long haul. This may not even be done by the end of the year looking at it. Just really depends. One product that I did end up finishing, I said in my last video I thought I would, was I finally finished the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. I think I counted it in that last video already, but just to update you guys, I did ultimately finish it. I can't really get any more product out of this, and as you can see, the packaging is now also broken. I've been a packaging gremlin this year, and almost all my packaging has just broken. I'm just not being easy with anything at this point. So to replace that one, last month I went ahead and rolled in the Kosas little like sample size, trial size concealer that they have. I've been using this a good bit. I used it today to cover my blemishes. I don't really like it under my eyes just because it matches my skin tone, and so it doesn't really brighten in the way that I like. So I'll probably need to pick up another concealer in a lighter shade to do that. I just don't tend to like concealers under my eyes to match my skin tone. I would rather that for blemishes or like spots that I want to cover, and then brightness under my eyes. That's just how I like the look better personally. So I'm not loving this under my eyes, not because of the formula or anything, just the tone. If I had a lighter shade, I'd probably enjoy it a little bit more. But it's a great concealer. It covers everything, and I don't see this being an issue. I tend to use concealer almost every day regardless at this point, just because I know I'm trying to use it up. There was a couple months where I wasn't using it at all because I was like, I don't really need this extra step. But now that I know the end of the year is coming, I'm like, oh, we better add this in. So I've been using it lately, and I don't think that one would be hard. I think that one will definitely be out by the finale. And then to round out at 10 items for this project, again, I'm going to throw in another lip product. This is a Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Gloss. This is just the clear one, so I can basically throw this on top of anything. And these glosses do pretty good at plumping. I have a good bit of these because I got PR from them not that long ago, a few months ago, and they sent like all of their lip plumpers. So I had lip plumpers. Why is that so hard for me to say right now? So I have a ton of these. I just want to get the clear one out because I think it will be the easiest to throw in a project. and I'll just throw some on right now. Again, super wearable. I don't need a mirror to throw this on, so I can keep this in my bag. Throw it on whenever I feel like I need to throw something on my lips, which at this point lately has been frequently. Don't know if my lips would love having this only though. I should probably also throw chapstick on every now and again, but this, I was gonna say this should be easy too. This may not be that easy. It really honestly depends on me remembering to use this frequently throughout the day. Lip products really shouldn't be as difficult as they are for me. Should just be something I can throw on. So I'm hoping, because I threw in a translucent, like clear color, that this will be easier, but we'll see. This is basically starting out right at the top. I've used it a few times, so it's basically like right at the Lawless label at the top. And to finish this, I don't really know how much is feasibly in there. I don't know if you guys saw when I put that on. The doe foot in this is huge, so when I pull it out, there's like tons of gaps in the tube, so there may not be that much product in here. We will find out, I guess, and see how long it takes, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I can also finish this one by the finale, and it will really help my numbers, all of these things, in getting this out, because I think we're sitting at, I finished 6 or 7 items so far this year, and my goal was 23. So hopefully these guys in my hand, all of these, really help me out, and I can hit my goal for the year. That would be amazing. Turn this year around a little bit, you know? It's been a little bit of a funky one. But yeah, that guys is the entire rolling tin project pan update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wish me luck on finishing these items before the end of the year. I'm gonna need it. And excuse the chaos that will be my channel for the next couple of months. I should be having my first moving vlog going up this week, next week, hopefully, and probably weekly ones from then on out until we are officially moved in. Probably empty house tour for you guys as well once that's all done. So it's gonna be a little chaotic, but thank you guys so much for sticking around with my channel, sticking around with me, and thank you for all of the support in everything that I do. If you liked the video, hit that thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button if for any reason you haven't yet and you've stumbled across me today, hit that button, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.
Alright, ooh baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic.